It's a stadium with a proud football tradition. It has hosted several World Cups. It has some football tradition, too. And from where the Berlin Thunder won 3 NFL Europe championships, it is so good to be back here in Berlin's Olympic Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. They're on the Falcons sideline. That is head coach Raheem Morris. His guys avoiding the rare winless season last week, able to finally eke out a victory. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. His guys serving as the home team here in the German capital.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
With my buddy Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. This is Rigoberto Sanchez to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
Got a man, it's Drake London. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Jukes away from one. Gets it to the 15. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
Josh Downs to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL, out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400. And he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well. Yeah,
100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. First down now, ball at the 33. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They'll couple together a yard there. Remain Pratt with the play defensively. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's the line. He's going to run for it. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Atlanta.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Oh, Penix lost it, and they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now it's Jones off the play action. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Behind Diablo there on the tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Taylor trying to run for this first. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He's got his man. That's Alec Peters. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Running in the red zone. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They go again with Taylor. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Colts. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, Shaq.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts tie it up late in the first. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts take the lead on that successful kick.
7, Falcons 6. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-6 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got second and 7 to start. Now Penix off the play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that means third down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And he's one of the best in the league this season. Still the guy that everybody is chasing in passing yards. Look at that. Up over 3,000 of them to this point. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32. Play action now with Jones. It's a completion to Michael Penix Jr. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jones. Jones calls. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
17 more yards. That's another Colts 1st down. 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow the lead to 7. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts grow their lead to 8.
The score, Colts 14, Falcons 6. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Staying with Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Check up. 19.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Penix now on first down. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down.
Penix here from the gun. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Penix on third down. He's going to run for it. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot at it.
And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13. From the shotgun, Penix. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Penix facing a third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. So that brings up fourth and long. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. It's picked up inside the 45.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Jones setting up the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
To the air with Penix. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
So a difficult third down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More from Berlin on the other side. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, Penix lost it, but it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special. Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Downs on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts are ready to take the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Jones finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And it is knocked away. A shout to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st down and goal to go.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the red zone now. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
One final shot before the half. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts push the lead up to 12.
21. Falcons 9. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Moore with a return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. This is Marvin Mims. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Broncos win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the 2nd half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, it has been a great time so far in Berlin, hasn't it? More still in store. Off we go here in our 2nd half. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Throwing here, Jones. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
Pressure comes, Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good for a Colts.
Jones going to throw again. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. To throw again, it's Jones. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was covered by Caden.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
A gain of 12 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. On the move, past the 40. And he's tackled downfield, but look back for that flag rest. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Blitz coming for Jones. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Michael Penix Jr. with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts go up by 19.
28, Falcons 9. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. So first and 10 now from the 30. Going right side, Robinson with it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Colts offense set to head out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
Let's go.
Here's Taylor. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Half the 60. Half the 60.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Brought in. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third down, Jones to throw. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts trying to end this before the final quarter. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead.
35. Falcons 9. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. A lot of space ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Penix now. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Kid, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
From the gun on 3rd, Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Got to think that that, in part, led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher. when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's going to be okay. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a run with Taylor. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. We've set it downs from 37.
Set. 70 Lions.
Here's a gift to Taylor. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set.
Taylor again. He has room past the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. This is Taylor. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check out.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Breaks free in the center of the field. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts keep running away with this. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
Colts 42, Falcons 9. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Let's go now. Cut up. Grab ball 80.
Penix on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
A gain of 3 yards.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Set up.
Desperation time here on 4th. That one complete to Pitts. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Let go.
A toss now to Robinson. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
Robinson, ball carrier. Quinny Pay on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
To the air with Penix. Lost control of another one. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And they claw a little of the damage back there with a modest return. Good efforts, but they still lost yards on the fumble. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Wide, it's Pitts. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions. Take go.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go again with Taylor. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now. 60.
Now a handoff to Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Option give to Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes out to the left. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Colts continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts continue adding on to that lead.
Falcons 9. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They're going play fake with Penix. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Atlanta.
Line up the design keeper. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, here's Penix. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there. This game is over. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners, as we say Auf Wiedersehen from Berlin.